Hello all, welcome back to part number 4 of the Your Adventure audio game Let's Play video series. During the previous episode we did play the Castlevania minigame in which we assisted the Castlevania stable hand into catching his horses, which were dashing around madly behind the stables. And we also did save a marriage from the woodsman. It actually was quite a long while since I done part number 3. But you know, personal stuff gets in the way, and yeah, then the recording of videos is at a slightly lower priority. All right, but there we are again, and yeah, let's see what today's adventure might bring.
Your name is Pelant. Turn back to the game.
Turn back.
This is the woodsman's hut. A comfortable fireplace has been placed to the far end of the room and a few oak wood chairs are set around a solid wooden table. A thick smoke is drifting under the roof which smells like the hut is on fire. The woodsman is preparing a meal in the kitchen. He looks up and looks you over. The woodsman's hut. Go south. Talk with the woodsman. My wife really enjoyed the blueberry cake. Don't forget that if you want to bake some more, you can search in the forest for more berries, the woodsman says, grinning from ear to ear.
Right, but
this is
wife
Go
is also
talk with the woodsman's wife.
Available now, so let's have a look on what she has to say.
You see the woodsman's wife sitting next to the fire, shivering a bit. Can I help you? You offer her. No need to, but thanks. The woodsman's wife say. After these words she sneezes loudly. Are you absolutely sure? You ask. Well, she say. We are a bit short on logs. If you can get 10 of those, I will be very grateful. Then our house can stay warm. What do you say? Hit Y for accepting my quest or enter decline it.
It originally has to say, then our house can stay warm during the coldest winter days. But we will accept the quest.
The woodsman's wife's face lights up and she smiles up at you. You are too kind, she says before sneezing into her handkerchief. Please report back to me when you have 10 logs.
We will.
This is the woods.
After the completion of the woodsman's quest, we actually got access to the woodcutting activity. So that this quest requires us to do.
Go south and leave the hut.
Which we will do in a moment.
You are standing on the southwest.
When we enter the forest again.
Go east, go west, go south. You are go north, go south, go south. The canopy above your head gets thicker and the trees seem taller, casting dark shadows as well. The forest floor is covered with a carpet of leaves and dry twigs, crunching and snapping when you tread on them. There are 4 exits you can go: north, east, west and south. The forest. Go north, go east. You are walking between the trees. Darkness surrounds you and the snapping of branches, and even small acorns can be heard from under your feet. Above you, small forest creatures can be heard. You can sense they are watching you from their darkened hideouts. You can go west. Go west. Character information. Go west. The canopy. Go east. Go west. You are walking amongst. Go east. Cut some wood.
There we are.
You prepare your woodsman's axe and swing it into a nearby tree.
Alright, this activity is roughly the same like the harvesting activity, but so giving a good opportunity and to relaxing a little bit while doing the activity. So yeah.
You chop down a tree. Well done. You got 3 experience in woodcutting. You now have 3 woodcutting experience. You'll need 25.
Also the same hotkeys which are available during harvesting are available during this activity, like the E.
You have 4.5 energy left.
For energy, and the S button.
This tree doesn't seem to want to fall down, so you move on to another one.
The S button to stop the activity. And yeah. Your adventure was...
You chopped down a tree. Well done. You got 2 experience in woodcutting. You now have 5 woodcutting experience. You'll need 25.
Awesome. Now your adventure was originally designed to fit all kinds of playstyles. So also for the relaxed kind of player there are quite a bit of activities, and for the players wanting to engage into
You chopped down a tree. Well done. You got 4 experience in woodcutting. You now have 9 woodcutting experience. You'll need 20.
Into more engaging activities there also is plenty of choice, or at least there will be plenty of choice. So yeah, the quester, the explorer, crafter, combatant. Perhaps a good idea to introduce a small amount of music during this times we have to wait.
This tree doesn't seem to want to fall down, so you move on to another one. You chop down a tree, well done. You got 1 experience in woodcutting, you now have 10 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25.
If my counting is correct, I think we have 4 right now. Yeah.
You have 2 energy left. You have 2 energy left.
At some point with the woodcutting skill, you also will be able to construct things like small wooden huts or cabins.
You stop cutting logs. You are cut some wood. You prepare your woodsman's axe and swing it into a nearby tree.
And craft certain items, of course.
You chop down a tree, well done. You got 1 experience in woodcutting, you now have 11 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25.
But we have to wait and see until when that piece of activity will be introduced.
You chop down a tree, well done. You got 2 experience in woodcutting, you now have 13 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25.
Because in the update there also will be a random quest master, and which will give you random quests to
This tree
complete.
doesn't seem to want to fall down, so you move on to another one.
There's a completely redesigned user interface which will allow us to introduce more advanced options later on, like a more advanced time system.
You chop down a tree, well done. You got 3 experience in woodcutting, you now have 16 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25.
Which will
You
also
notice that your swings are growing feebler and your limbs and panting growing heavier. Perhaps it's time for a rest. You are
what I was going to say. Oh yeah, which also will allow us to introduce day and night time.
character info.
So yeah, let's see if we have some food.
You have the seat. You have do your complete new achievement. Do your skill level. Your inventory. This is resource tools. Resource. This is your. You own 2 raspberries. Turn back. You chop logs. You own 7. Hit enter to turn back. All right. Tools. Combat food. This is your. You have 1 loaves of bread. Press enter to eat. You have 1 blueberry cakes. Press enter to eat 1. Press here to turn back. You have 1. You eat a delicious cooked blueberry cake. You generate +7 hit points and +4 energy. This is your. Press here to turning back to inventory screen. This is turning back to character information. This is turn back. You are character in go east. Cut some wood. You prepare.
Let's see if we will be able to gather the remaining 3 logs with only just 4 points of energy. Otherwise we can just also eat the loaf of bread.
You chop down a tree, well done. You got 4 experience in woodcutting, you now have 20 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25. This tree doesn't seem to want to fall down, so you move on to another one. This tree doesn't seem to want to fall down, so you move on to another one.
Oh, come on. Still 2 to go. The first 8 weren't that difficult to find. You can do it.
You chop down a tree, well done. You got 2 experience in woodcutting, you now have 22 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25.
What a little bit of encouragement could do. Let's hunt for the last one.
You chop down a tree, well done. You've chopped down all 10 logs for the woodsman's wife. Go take them to her before she freezes to death. You got 3 experience in woodcutting, you now have 25 woodcutting experience, you'll need 25. You gained a level in woodcutting, level 2, you got 2 free logs.
Hey.
You stop cutting logs. You are go east, the canopy, go north. You are standing on, go north.
Oh dear.
A small garden dash snake bites you. You lost 3 hit points. Normal
Ow.
cursor. You are stand. Go east, go west, go south. The woods, go south. The woodsman's hut. This is go south, talk with the woodsman. Talk with the woodsman's wife. You approach the woodsman's wife, who eyes you curiously. I see you have 13 logs in your inventory of the 10 I require. The woodsman's wife accepts the logs from you with a grateful smile. After putting one on the fire, she turns to you again. Thank you very much for helping us keep the hut warm. It can get really cold out here in the winter months. Here, please take these as payment. You got 10 gold and 10 wood cutting experience. This is the woodsman's hut. Go south and leave.
Right, let's
You are go east, go east.
regain our full amount of energy and hit points, and
Go east.
then I will
Go north, go west, go. You are
show
go north, go east, go west, go
something
east.
which got introduced in a few versions, or at least in the last version.
Go east,
I'm not entirely certain
go
anymore,
west. You pack.
but we'll get to that in a moment.
While walking down a dark alley in Dalgrim, you suddenly feel a light tug on your pocket. You quickly turn and see a local thief smirking at you. Well, congratulations, stranger. You are the first one ever to catch me. While the thief is talking, you consider 2 options you can take. You can allow him to escape, or you can drag him to the courts. Do you want to let him go, hit wife, or yes?
Yes.
Wow. The thief replies, clearly surprised. Okay, friend. You won't regret this. Here, take this as thanks. I nicked it off some upstart combat trainee at the tavern. While he dashes off, you discover the thief gave you a shuriken.
Which will come in quite handy when I will show
Go
you the
east.
activity we are going to undertake.
Go east. Character information. Go west. You are walk. Go west.
Go
You
west.
go west. Go south.
Go
You are
south.
go south.
Go south.
You are stand. Go north. The horror talk with the cook. Use the oven. Play a dice game with the rent a room for. You pay 4 gold and lie down on the bed in your room. Energy and hit points restored. You are character. You earn 84 gold. You turn back to the game. You go the talk. Use the oven. Play a dice game with the gambling kobold.
Oh, I know.
You walk over to the corner where it is more dark than in the other parts of the tavern. Hello. You say. The kobold looks up and greets you with a calm tone in his voice. Do you want to play a simple dice game where the luck is in the dice? The kobold asks before you can reply. He continues. The rules are simple. Roll the dice. When the amount you roll is 7 or higher, you'll win. When the amount you roll is 6 or lower, I'll win and I will keep your bet. You are free to bet as much gold as you have. When you win, I will double your bet. What do you say? Press Y for yes or N to decline his offer.
Oh well, why not?
Place your bet in Vovold League.
We will bet 4 gold.
The Tavern of Dalgrim.
Yeehaw, got snickers.
You lose. The kobold grins and puts your 4 gold in his purse. You lost with a score of 3. You now have 80 gold left.
Alright,
You
let's
are
try again.
get the hot talk with the cook. Use the oven. Play a dice. You walk over to the bet.
5
5. The Tavern of
Yeehaw, got snickers.
The kobold growls and throws 10 gold pieces in front of you. You won with a score of 8. You now have 90 gold. You got
Oh, gamble experience.
cloudless skies stretch over sunlit lands and breezy nights. The season is now summer. You are standing in that get the horror talk with the cook. Use the oven. Use the oven. Play a dice game with the gamp. You walk over to the cook.
More.
Place your bet in the Tavern of
Another 5 gold.
Yeehaw, got snickers.
The kobold growls and throws 10 gold pieces in front of you. You won with a score of 12. You now have 100 gold. You got 4 experience. You now have 8 gamble experience. You'll need 25. You are go north. While walking down a dark alley in Dalgrim, you suddenly feel a light tug on your pocket.
We already heard that one, but this time I will bring him to the courts.
You quickly run to the thief, giving it a quick hit on the head. While the thief collapses, you bind his hands and take him to the guard barracks. After bringing the filthy thief there, you walk back the way you came, and discover a few gold pieces. You have collected 4 gold pieces, which probably were the thief's pieces at first. You are go north. You are go east. You are walking go south. You stand buy small potion, buy large potion, buy shurikens for how many? League.
Let's buy 10.
You the Dalgrim shop. You go north and leave the shop. You are go east.
Alright,
You are
let's
go
go
east. You pack.
over to the new activity I would like to show you, which are actually boss fights. Oh my god, the events are quite active right now. Very much positive ones as well.
As you check the road for any trouble, you see a traveling cleric heading toward you. Hello, my dear traveler. The cleric greets you. I say, do you think you could find some time in your busy life to aid me in my mission? I have, you see, been instructed by the gods to make this world a safer place. I will explain the situation to you, but I must first ensure you are willing to help me answer the call of my gods. Hit Y to accept to help me. I understand, the cleric says. You have other duties to perform right now, but should you still wish to help me, seek me along this road. The cleric waves, and turns away looking hopeful. You are
We will get
go
back to
north.
the quest in a
Go
moment,
east.
in,
Go east.
in another episode.
Go west. Go south. You are go west. You are go south. Go north. Character go north. Go south. The can go east. Go west. Go south. You follow go south. Character go south. You are go east. Go west. Go east. You are go west. Go east. The go west. Go south. Character and go west. Go north. You are go east. Go south. Go east. The path go west. Enter the lair. This is a cave which looks smaller from the outside, but inside it is rather enormous. The smell of ash is very strong here. The feeling of being watched is very noticeable here. Bats look downward to you while you examine the cave. The only way out is to the west. The forest. Go west. Fight against the hideous creature.
This is actually one of the bosses.
Your eyes widen when you enter the cave, and discover it is the lair of a small dragon. It hisses and snarls its teeth to you, ready for the attack. You will fight a small cave dragon. Your enemy will get the first attack. Your enemy considers you. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You have 31 hit points left. You consider your enemy.
How much does he have?
Hit it. The small cave dragon still has 48 hit points left. You consider your enemy.
We can do this.
The small cave dragon still has 46 hit points left. The initiative stays with you. You consider your enemy. The small cave dragon has 36 hit points left. The initiative is still yours. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You hit the small cave dragon for 2 damage. The small cave dragon still has 34 hit points left. The initiative stays with you. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You hit the small cave dragon for 3 damage. The small cave dragon still has 31 hit points left. The initiative stays with you. You consider your enemy.
What is his description, by the way?
This small cave dragon has 4 razor-sharp claws. Its yellow eyes look at you with anger in them. You never ever have seen in a living being before. Its beak is filled with long, pointy and poisonous teeth, ready to rip your head off of your shoulders. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You throw a shuriken at the small cave dragon for 10 damage. The small cave dragon has 21 hit points left. The initiative is still yours.
Let's finish it off, because we can.
You consider your enemy. Hit it. You throw a shuriken at the small cave dragon for 10 damage. The small cave dragon has 11 hit points left. The initiative is still yours. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You throw a shuriken at the small cave dragon for 10 damage. The small cave dragon has 1 hit points left. The initiative is still yours. You consider your enemy. Hit it. You hit the small cave dragon for 3 damage. The small cave dragon is dead. You find 53 gold pieces. You've just killed the hideous creature known as the cave dragon. You got 10 extra experience. You gained 2 experience. You now have 36 experience. You'll need 30 total experience points before you'll get a new combat level. You gained the combat level. Your combat level is now 2. Your health has been restored. You got +3 maximal hit points and an extra life, as well as a training point. You haven't found anything worth the effort in the corpse. This is a cave which looks smaller from the outside. Go west.
And after we have finished it off, there will be
Inspect the carcass.
a carcass left to examine.
Nothing much to take note of. Just a gigantic carcass, with rotten meat on it, and a foul smell which makes your eyes water. This is a cave. Go west. Go west. Enter the lair. Character. Go west. You are walking. Go south. The path. Go west. You are. Go west. You are. Go east. Go south. You leave. Go east. Character info. Go north. Character info. Go north. You are. Go north. You go. The can. Go. You are. Go. You are stand. Go east. You are. Go. You are. Go north. Go east. Go west. Go south. Go west. You pack your things and set off to the city of Dalgrin. You are carrot. Go west. Go east. Go. You are. Go south. Go west. You are standing. Go west. Go south. Go character. Go south. You are character information. This is the.
Well, actually, with the finishing of the small cave dragon and after the completion of the woodcutting quest, I would like to wrap up this episode. If you did like watching me playing the Your Adventure audio game, then please feel free to click those like, share and subscribe buttons. Let your friends or relatives know about this channel and about this Let's Play and this awesome audio game, if I may say so myself. So yeah, I really hope you did enjoy it. And yeah, in the
debut profession.
meantime, I
Stop F7. Stop.
wish you all the best, and till the next time. Bye bye.